Howdy, howdy. Let's see who pops on. Hello, Miss Florence. Pin it there tonight. All right, let me get myself up here. Mute myself. You did something today. What did you do? Hello, Amy. Hello, Kara. What did you do, Miss Florence? Close enough. Ooh, team lead. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let me put the transfers we used last night back on their backer because we're going to use these three tonight. Chop it like it's hot. Just eat it. It's got a wrinkle in it. Don't mind that. And life is short. Lick the bowl. We'll be doing those tonight, but I got to get these back out of the way. And I think this one was up here. I like putting them back where they started. Like in their same little spot. Totally is not in the right spot. Yeah, she's been there a long time. Like, she's not just like, you know, part-time job. She's been there a while. She knows, Florence knows what she's doing. All right, and we're going to do the back sides of the ones we did last night, so you'll see these actually on the boards. Oh my gosh, sticky stickies. And totally, they're not correct. Oh, look at y'all. All right, so we are going to grab our boards. Oh, sorry. A little high pitch there. So we did What the Fork, Baker's Gonna Bake, and It's Getting Hot in Here. So now we're going to do the back sides of all these. And on the ones that have a lot of sayings, we're also going to use some white on the back side so they tie in together more. And I kind of want to put some white on this one, but I don't know what to put white. Although I could take a line and just put it underneath it, under the fork. That would work too. I'll have to find a line and put it underneath the fork. That will work. All right, so we're going to get our candy apple red. We've got our black velvet, and we have our bright white. We're going to use those pastes, and we're just going to start going through these. All right, well, that one's easy. All right, so if you're just joining, I didn't see you pop on, Kristen. It did not tell me you came on. Oh, wait, there it is. It told me you and Kara came on at the same time, and I didn't see the back end of it because actually I didn't see it say that y'all popped on. I just saw Kara say hi. So if you are joining, my name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and we are just going to continue on our project of making these cute little kitchen sayings. These are 5x7 box frames. They are two-sided. They are one-time use surfaces unless you sand everything down and repaint it, and I mean you can use it more times than that, but it's like a lot of work. I'm going to continue how I did them yesterday. I didn't fuzz my transfers. I didn't wax my surface, which I probably should do both, but it seemed to work, so we're just going to go with it. And we're just going to make sure that's vertical or in the right direction. It is. And I'm going to line this up with the outside of the frame as best I can. Get rid of that chat box. Oh, give me crap, thanks. And then I'm just going to say a little good thought, cross my fingers, and push that down in the middle. That's how I'm measuring it tonight. And I'm just going to push that down. And I am only pushing down where the words are and the screens are, where the paste will come through. And I'm not sure, I mean, I did this side with the fork in the black, so I guess this side I should probably do the same. I'm going to. Excuse me. I will need red. Now I did stir up my black earlier today because it's still needs to be stirred up a little bit more, so let me do that. Let me make sure I have my squeegees. So what you're seeing is Chalk Couture. I feel like that's in the way. It is. I do need to stir this a little bit more. It's getting better. I did some work on it this afternoon while I was watching a live that I had to take part in. I took part in. I played with my paste. So let me just stir this up again now that I have water in it. It's a new jar that I just opened. It's not one of the new Creamy Dreamy ones. It's an older one that I had sitting over there. So I had to do a little repair work, but I have ordered a new Creamy Dreamy one. That's the new formula of paste that are back like the original paste, where they are super smooth to use and wonderful. So those are coming out. All right. That's good enough. It's a little lumpy, but until I get some of this out of the jar, it's just going to be a little bit... What are you doing? Come here. What is this? The dog keeps, like, pulling hair out. I wondered why I was getting, like, tufts of hair. Well, I know. She's pulling her own little tufts of hair out or something. How weird. Okay, don't mind the dog. Anyway. What was I going? Oh yeah, the paste. Life's good. I have an hour and a half to have 382 more team volume come in if I want to make Mentor again for January. I'm going to be short. If anybody on the live needs something, please go purchase something right now. The link is pinned. I also have some grab bags, but those are... Well, I have the stuff to make them up. I have grab bags available. They are retail price of $25 and $40. And I know what goes in them. It's enough to make a whole project. And that includes a little bit of shipping as well. you're basically getting most of the shipping for free. All right, I am just making sure these are ready to go. We're going this. Hi, Carol. Just looking at it to start, you won't. They are supposed to be getting some new labels. If the new paste has this seal, it's like one of those little foamy kind, because see the inside of this? There's no like pad. These have it on the inside. That's what this is. Peel this off, keep it, put it in your lid. It'll go back on. It helps your paste stay nice. Now my candy apple's been pretty good the whole time. This is a new paste. It's like the ink. And this is my candy apple. Like it's a good consistency, but it's not perfect. This is clean. This is just like the ink, but it is a paste. That's how you'll know the difference. It will take a little bit longer to dry, but that's why we have a new quick dry tool that is quiet, which I have to order as soon as one of those comes out. No, don't glue it. I'm not going to glue it in there because that might throw something off in the mixture or the glue fumes or whatever. I'm not, no. No, it just, like these just already have a, whatever it is that sticks them in there. This one is stuck to the edge. And they said at Leadership, just peel that off, put it in the lid, and then keep it. Like, don't throw that away. Because we're so used to the other paste pulling off that seal and throwing away because that foamy thing's already in the top. The foamy thing on the new one is the seal. They're supposed to change that back eventually, but they're still doing the whole, like, trying to recover from our manufacturer doing all the PPE and our jars not being our normal jars and lids and everything. February 2nd, majority of the new spring-summer catalog transfers release. Everything else will be the 16th, thanks to COVID. They're delayed coming in, so they're not going to sell them until they come in because otherwise people are going to be waiting, 2 weeks before it's even in the warehouse before they can send it out. So like surfaces, tools, paste, like the new En Vogue colors, surfaces, paste, tools, accessories, all that stuff will come out like the 16th. And anything that didn't like actually come in probably, but well, it is chalk paste. You're not supposed to ever really need to add water, but like I've had to add water once or twice to one ink, but there's still, it's 90% there on the reformulation, 90% there. So there's still going to be some tweaks to the formula and things. So it's not everybody perfect yet, but it's 90% there, and it's, yeah, it's much better. I haven't added water to that one. Jeff actually had that one on his desk when they did a couturier call, and it stayed open on his desk for like an hour and a half, 2 hours while they had that call. It formed a little like dryness on top, but not like this one would do. And he just stirred it up. It was good to go. Yeah, I'm going to order a quick dry tool because it's like so much quieter than my hairdryer. That thing's loud. All right, let's do this. So I have my chalk paste ready. And I am just going to trying to decide if I want to do the red or I'm going to do the red first. Just because it's in the middle. And I'm just going to take my paste and spread it across here. It does not take much paste at all. And you spread it across, and you're good to go. I'm really not grabbing a ton of paste anyway. And then I'm going to take my black and do the little sections where I want the black. Why are you whining? You better not need to poop. She already pooped today. And then this, I'm going to stick in my tray that I take to the sink, and I wash my transfers at the sink with water. And this keeps the paste from getting on everything that I don't want it on. Hi, you're cute. All right, so there's that one. I am going to put a white line on here, I think. Like, maybe like right here, just to kind of tie it in, because the other brown sides are going to have white on them. All right, I need to move this one so I don't stick my finger in it. And I do need to stir up my white. That was the one I did not stir up. I'm going to get my other multi-tool out. This was actually one of the marshmallowy fluffy ones, but I've used it enough and stirred it enough and added enough water that it's not, I mean, it's still kind of fluffy, but it's not bad. But I do have a new white one on order too, a new white, because that's what there's five pastes that they've officially announced are the new formula. Actually, it's all three of these. Ken says this one's included. No, we didn't. Some people have said this one's included. I don't think it is. Black Velvet, Bright White, Tide, Couture Teal, and Couture Coral are currently the reformulated paste colors that are available. The new starter kit, which actually starts in a couple of hours when we hit February. The new starter kit will have new paste formulas in them. They're making that a priority. And the Club Couture paste singles that come out with the monthly club subscription, those will be the new formula of paste as well. That is priority, making sure the designer kit and the Club Couture singles have that new formula. I have a little paste on my fingers. I want to get rid of it. Oh, I got a chat box popping up there. I'd rather not have paste on my finger. It's non-toxic, but I don't want to put it on what I'm working on and have it, and have it leave a mark. All right, so Baker's gonna bake. I think the back of that one needs to be Life is Short, Lick the Bowl. So once again, these are reusable silkscreen mesh transfers. You can see the see-through part. There's my face back through there. That's what the paste goes through. Excuse me. They are reusable silkscreen mesh transfers. As long as you take care of them, you can get many uses out of them. Chalk Couture says you should get at least 8 to 12 uses out of each one. A lot of designers and hobbyists get more than that. You just need to wash them afterwards. Don't let the paste sit in them, especially if you have the new paste. Don't let the paste sit in them for months on end. Some designers do that. They don't clean their transfers for a month. I couldn't do that. That would drive me insane. I couldn't do that. All right, what colors am I going to do on this one? I don't know, because I haven't done anything but that. I think the bowl needs to be white. I saw a picture with that one that someone put in their bathroom. Wait, what? Lick the bowl? This one in the bathroom? That's like the toilet bowl? Ugh. Okay, either the bowl is going to be white or the bowl is the bowl needs to be white. The bowl needs to be white, right? We're using black, red, and white. This thing is popping up. So what color are we doing? I think it's white. Y'all tell me. I'm going to prep this one. It's getting hot in here. It's going to have chop it like it's hot on the other side. So if you've joined in, my name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And we are just finishing up our little kitchen sayings that we started last night, or yesterday afternoon, actually. Why is this there? I got a screen popping up. Actually, it's a chat conversation that I'm really not interested in having on my screen right now. We'll try that. Okay. Oh, hey, Angel. The rim on the white bowl should be red. You're wanting me to get really detailed, aren't you? Oh man, make the shadow of the bowl black, bowl white, and the words red. Okay, that's an idea as well. And what's Angel say? The words in red, this chat. How do I get this to stop? Hold on, let me see if I can mute this conversation. Mute for 30 minutes. We'll start with that. Hopefully that stops that conversation from coming up. The words in red and bowl in white. Well, I need some black on there. I'm going to prep this one. Really, these don't take long to do if I'm just sitting here doing them myself, but I'm chatting with y'all. I got this conversation that keeps popping up. See, these are more detailed than the other ones. All right, I'm going to do this one first because in my head I can see colors on this one better than that one with the bowl. All right, we're just going to... I need another small squeegee though, so I can grab my white. I'm going to do the red first. Well, now I'm having second thoughts. Oh my gosh. Decisions are not working in my head tonight. All right, that's going to be red. That was going to be red. All right. that was what I decided, and then all of a sudden I decided to like not think about that. I can hear this. They're not really street racers. That's kind of what they're called, but they're not really street racers. Technically, they're called sliders. I can hear the sliders outside. What's a slider? It's the guy, or it's the people. I won't say guys. It's the people that get their cars and meet up at empty parking lots, and they like to show off their cars and do donuts and shoot off fireworks or guns, and make a lot of noise, and then speed off when the cops show up because they're making a bunch of noise. That's why I can hear them. I got red on there somewhere. And they like to also go to intersections and block off traffic and do donuts in the intersection. And yes, everybody gets stuck behind them. It's really annoying. I've seen it on YouTube videos, and I can hear them out. And in fact, when I came home tonight, because I could hear them last night, I just didn't know where they were. And they were out late, all hours last night, like all hours. But I wasn't quite sure where they were because the sound carries, right? And then when I was coming home tonight, I passed through the intersection like a block and a half from here, and I saw the burnt rubber marks in the intersection. I'm like, oh, well, this is why I heard them all night long. They were right here. Like the whole intersection is covered in rubber. All right, that, and I did want to fix this, or attempt to fix this. I have a little spot where I got too much on it, and my heater just kicked on. All right. No, they don't necessarily destroy things unless they get into a wreck. They have sped off before and caused other wrecks, or, you know, they wreck out their own cars, which is fine. I just don't personally see how they can afford to buy new sets of tires every month. That is a lot of rubber in the intersection. And it's more than one car, but that is a lot of rubber in the intersection. So there's that one. Chop it like it's hot. It probably looked better in silver, but we're not doing silver, so I was not going to put silver on there. And it's all walks of life that do it. They show off their cars too. You know, they got fancy cars or whatever, and they want to show them off. But I do know that they, like, probably a year ago, an off-duty officer had wrecked out, and it looked like it was just a single car incident, and they later found out that he was actually there doing the burnouts and the donuts and stuff, and he was there doing it with them. And so, like, they kind of attributed that to playing into his accidental death. It didn't, I mean, they didn't cause it, but like, he was driving off from that, and of course he was probably going too fast on a road that has like some dips before it goes up on a bridge. So if you're going too fast, if you hit that dip, you're gonna fly. And that might have been what happened. I know they had that whole road closed off like all day long, and it's a major road. So yeah, officer death, they had to investigate that. But yeah, they found out that he was tied to the main group that's one of the ones that does the sliding and stuff. All right, so I'm still debating on the colors for this one. I kind of want to do the words in two different like colors. Let me see if I can grab this thing. I mean, I could do that with red or black. If I do the shadow in black, the bowl in white, the rim in red, I mean, that's going to look really good. I agree. And then from there, I got to figure out how the words are going to be. That's black. Red's up here. Maybe I'll do these in red and those in black. I mean, if I did this all in one color, it'd be done like in 5 seconds. I'm thinking about it too much. But that's how you can do with Chalk Couture. Like, you can make it simple as could be, or you can think about it too much and make it complicated. All right, red, white. I need another paper towel so I can wipe that off. Get that over here. Yeah, that was a what's the word for her? What's the word I'm looking for? Not countless. Countless is not the word I'm looking for. Not the word I'm looking for. Something death. It'll hit me probably as soon as I'm off the live. Right. Black shadows, red rim, black, white, black, red, white. All right. And I still got to put a shadow on that other one. Which I got to find a small, actually I can make a line. All right. We're gonna wipe this off and get any leftovers off. So if you have any questions about Chalk Couture while I'm doing this, let me know. I can usually catch most of the comments, so that's not usually a problem. Careless death, yes. And needless too, yes. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. It is a lot easier on chalkboard because I can just wash it away and start again if I mess it up. This one, they're one-time use surfaces unless I do a lot of work like sanding and painting and all that after I remove the image. So yes. All right, so we're gonna grab some of this. And I am working against I was hoping the heater would have kicked off by now. This one's black. That one's red. Should put my glasses on. Be easier. Oh, so much easier. See, I should have just grabbed this to start with. This one we may have a problem with. And that's because my stupid heater is cranking out above me. And it will make the paste dry on the screen. I'm trying to work quickly so I don't have that problem, but we may still have that problem. Squeegee. Life is short. Look at the bubble. This may not work. Because I can feel that stupid heater right above me. But this is our detail tool, and it's actually just the right size for this little opening here. So hopefully this will look okay. All right, I get everything? Yes. All right, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Okay, that looks all right. The bowl started to dry. Which is kind of what I was worried about. Something looks off. Okay, the shadow's really cool. I'm going to dry this one real quick. And I'm going to do a touch-up on it. See, my hair dryer is really loud, so I'm going to be glad to get that quick dry tool. To fill in that little spot right there. And I want to fill in the other little side with maybe some white if I can get it on my little detail tool. See, that's a little pointy end. It's really, sorry, it's really small as opposed to that side, which is small too, but it's not as big as the multi-tool. That's not working. Normally this will work for me, but I don't want to put a big glob on there either. Oh, now the heater kicks off. See, the problem with the heater is it goes right above me, so it sometimes speeds up drying time, like on this one. And I wanted to fill in one little spot with black, or try. It's easier when the paste is not fluffy. I can hear those cars. I really can. And they're nowhere near me. but the sound carries. In fact, in some of the neighborhood pages, it's like, oh, it's alarm time. Where are they at? I can hear them. All right. So the bowl is not crisp all the way because it did start drying some, but it actually just makes it look like, don't tap brush. On that one, I had to tap. What was I going to say? I have no idea what I was going to say. I have no clue. I have no idea what I was going to say. She started talking about Ken all of a sudden. Ken is my upline. Not direct. He's a couple up. But I see him at least twice a year, and he is lovely, and I get to hang out with him. And I am one of his leaders, per se. Bowl isn't crisp. Yes, the bowl isn't crisp, but it kind of looks like Grandma's bowl that, like, she'd be making stuff with. I think it's also, it needs a black outline on the back. Actually, the whole bowl needs an outline. I may take the chalk marker. That's going to be too thick. I can tell you that already. Well, if it was larger, I would take the chalk marker and do that across there, but that's going to be too thick for that, so I'm not going to mess it up. It will work. I may put the transfer back on it. I don't think I will, because it does give it, I mean, it looks like Grandma's mixing bowl, really. All right, so let me get these out of the way. Yeah, it gives it character. And let me actually hit these with the hairdryer just to make sure. I'd hate to put my finger in it and actually ruin it. Another thing with the quick dry tool, you don't have to worry about it blowing crap off your desk like a hairdryer does. But I will be glad to retire that thing. All right, so here is our kitchen sayings. These, hold on. I have my little squeegees over here, and they're gonna end up getting on something. Just because I know. And I have white paste on my fingers. Which is why I check. All right, so what side do y'all have? Y'all have white. All right, so there's the white sides. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do one other thing. So that's the white sides. And these are the brown sides. But this one needs some white. So we're going to make a line. I'm not going to get out a transfer that has a line on it. We're going to make our own real quick. This is one of the ones I did yesterday, so it's completely dry. Now, I could get fancy and get a transfer out that has a... But do you know how long it's going to be for me to find a line that I think would look cute on here? I'm just going to make one and not worry about it being fancy. And I just want a small, thin line underneath the fork. It doesn't have to be much. So I'm just going to take my two sides of my tape and just put a thin line here. And I'm going to get my little paste back out. just going to start roughly where the fork starts. Now this will look a little bit different because it's not going through a screen. It's going directly on the board. So it will have a little bit of a different texture, but that's fine. I just want a hint of white so it ties in with the others completely. All right. And I basically just kind of went from the top or the edges of the fork. And now I'm just going to peel these up. Perfect. That's all it needed. Totally changes it, ties it in with the others. So there is that one. And now, look, it matches. And I can't see because of comments. Slide these. There. Yeah, like now they tie in together. Perfect. And of course you can flip and flop and display whichever ones you want together and not together. Da, da, da. So this set is for sale if anybody is interested. And I do have all the boxes to ship them with. So just message me if you are interested. I have not sealed them yet. I will seal them. Oh yeah, that line makes it totally different. Like much better with the line. I could put a line at the top too, but I'm not going to. I don't want to do too much to it. All right, so there we go. We are about to go into February. Chalk Couture has a new designer kit that starts in a couple of hours. It starts February 1st, Mountain Time. Actually, that's in an hour from now. It will have brand new goodies in it. It'll have brand new reformulated paste in it. You should get a designer kit. It's $99. And then you get a 40% discount on all your purchases in the back office. And you get to be on my team, which is a small but very mighty team. We are constantly growing. Yes, it's midnight here, but it's Mountain Time. It's 11 o'clock in Utah, so it goes with Utah time. So we have a small but mighty team. And we are aiming to grow this year by not leaps and bounds, but leaps or bounds, one of the two. There's some people that add like 250 people a month. No. I mean, that would be nice, but no. I'm sorry, I cannot add 250 people a month. Granted, I love you people. But no, no. One, I won't be able to keep track of you. Two, I won't know who you are. Like, seriously. I like the rate that my team and my downlines are growing. We add 2 or 3 here and 2 or 3 here. And, 3 or 4 in a month. 1 in a month. Like, it's a slow, gradual that we add people. I can handle that. I like the pace our team goes, and I mean, Florence is on my team. You can ask her. I never pressure you to like sell, recruit. No, because that's not how I am. I'm not pushy. I am not one that's gonna like hound you or hound somebody into buying. I can tell you that I am currently short of making rank this month, and I've posted in my team page because I know there's some people that want to order stuff before it retires tonight. We have a ton of stuff retiring tonight. But if they get it in, they get it in. And if they don't, then I'm not making rank, and well, we'll get it next month because we have a new catalog coming out. Yeah, we are currently 382 volume, which is roughly $382 away from making rank, or my mentor rank that I've been for more than a year. So it's kind of sad for me that I'm not going to hit mentor. Where? That's not the list I was looking for. That's not the list I was looking for. I can't find it. It's been like a year. It's been more than a year since I've made mentor. I first made mentor in October of 2019. This will be the first time I haven't made mentor or leading mentor since October of 2019. And I don't know why either. Definitely made it last January. Oh, you're fine, Florence. Tuesday's the new catalog. I know that I know for a fact we will hit probably leading mentor in February, which is really where I want to be every month. And I'm trying to get to master mentor. But, I mean, I put my order in. I did what I could. And if my team or my customers purchase, then great. If they don't, then we're just going to shoot for it next month. And we're just going to start January as a bad month and get it out of the way. Right? Bye-bye, January. Go hang out. I mean, 2020, we actually had a good year. We had a good year in 2020, and so did Chocateur. Chocateur did amazing because it's something you can do at home and you can share and do online with people. It's fun. So anyway, that's it. We have new designer kit that starts basically in a couple of hours, or in an hour, for February and March. We have a new catalog. The transfers come out and are available on Tuesday, February 2nd. We have the second half of our spring-summer catalog launch, February 16th, which will be surfaces, tools, accessories, and anything else that like didn't by chance make it for the Tuesday launch. And then February 17th, we have a new app. Couture Connect Learn is our new app. And as of the 17th, we can start sending out samples to you. Like prepackaged samples. I no longer have to make sample kits. I still have stuff for some. But this is fancy and pretty. And it comes out of Minnesota. Goes straight to your address. Right there, your address from Chocateur. It's from Minnesota by way of me. But then you open it up and it's got instructions on how to do it. That's what the cute little project's going to look like. And look at the inside. Under the flaps, you get a cute little exclusive mini tag. Our normal gift tags are much bigger. Like it's a super mini tag. Like it's about the size of the bottom of that. A little mini squeegee. A packet of shimmer shadow. It's the glittery black. And then a teeny tiny little mini transfer. And then I'm not going to pull this off because it's glued on there. If you see, it's even got the little ribbon in there. So it's very cute. It's a whole little package. These are $7.95 in the US shipped. That's way cheaper than I can make and ship a sample kit out. I can either order these for you and send them on the way, or there will be a link that you can order them and have them shipped direct to you from. And there will be a letter inside that says, "Hey, Bonnie, thanks for ordering a sample kit from me. Vicky, your Chocateur designer," and it's going to have all the links to contact me and things like that in it. So it'll be a personalized letter. I love these ideas. I've been waiting for one of these forever. So yeah, if you want a sample kit, you can actually like even type you should be able to type sample or hashtag sample. And I think my chatbot, Judy, if she's working, will send you a message in your messenger. And I can put you on the list for when we have this up and running on the 17th. Yeah, I'm really excited. So there's that. Here is our finished cute little signs from tonight. These are the ones we did tonight. That sides. So that's it for now. Like I said, feel free to join our little team, and we're gonna rock February and get it going. And that is all as of now. And I moved my comments off so I could see those, and I can't see what y'all are saying. Oh, hi. There, now they caught up. Kind of. They're behind. Now they're catching up. That's weird. It's like it thought the comments didn't exist. All right, I don't know. All right, I am going to log off. I've chatted enough for no reason. And I also have a new YouTube, or I officially have my YouTube channel that I'm trying to get the subscribers up so I can actually do some live streams over there as well. Let me post that. If you have a YouTube account, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll also be posting videos and probably do some lives that are like separate over there once I get to the required, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, so I'm a long way away. But yes, please go over there, help my algorithm on YouTube. Make sure you like my page here and give it a like on the video. That helps my algorithm too. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Bye.